Robots are great for large flat areas, but when you start getting in between hedgerows or trees, suddenly it becomes a lot more difficult to really be able to scan and capture all the environmental data there. And that's where Ellie, our little robot dog army at this point, actually comes in to help, because we can send them into these deep ditches, into thick woodlands, underneath bushes, trees.
This time last year I had a trial of an RTU. Now this can cover wide areas and do lots of analysis of the ground. This year we're trying Ellie. Now this was the first prototype of Ellie, and believe it or not, she's quite robust, and part of the trial was trying to kick her. So I've been told that I'm allowed to do this. So this is the robot. I'm allowed to just basically move it. I don't know if the robot overlords one day will see this and come back to get me, but you get a sense of kind of how sturdy this is. And there does seem to be a genuine interest in this type of technology.
As much as I'd like to say, yeah, every farm will have robot dogs going out scanning, realistically, I think kind of in the future, we might have a few dogs that people can either share or rent out or use themselves. So on Ellie, there are 3D depth sensors, stereo cameras. Some of the payloads that we're currently developing include both gamma ray spectroscopy and full infrared spectroscopy sensors, so we can do full optical chemical analysis on the soil there and then in the field without having to send anything back to the lab. These aren't robots being tested in labs for some future that may or may not happen. Instead, we're testing these out in the field, coating them in mud, letting people beat them as they would a normal tractor. Because of that kind of treatment, we've had far better reception. People are willing because they want to see what's capable. Many of our ideas have come from farmers, and we've been working with them collaboratively to actually create the next version, to find out what is useful, what is beneficial, and then deploy that.